Hi, it's Matt Moran with the IT Career Toolkit podcast. This is episode number 15, and today we're going to talk about a phenomenon that occurs really both with consultants and with careerists. First, I'll apologize. I'm kind of looking a bit scruffy. We moved this weekend and just haven't taken the time to shave yet. So it's early Monday morning. The date is the 16th. So, this is a phenomenon I've written about before and I wrote about in the book. I kind of call it the hammer and saw professional. It's kind of a challenge, really primarily in the way people think about what they do or what they provide. And a lot of technologists will start to define themselves by the technology they use. So they'll say, I'm a .NET developer, or I'm a Cisco engineer, or something like that. And I really want you to guard against that. You don't want to be the hammer and saw professional per se. Here's why. It's great to specialize in something. It's okay to have a couple different specialties. But imagine, if you will, hiring somebody to come and do some work on your house. You want to do an addition, a room addition. And so in your mind, you're looking for the room addition, how it blends with the house, and how it's going to look on the outside, how it is functionally inside. And some guy shows up and he pulls up in the truck and he comes out and he's got a saw and a hammer. And he says, I'm here to do the work. I want to do the work on your house. I'm a hammer and saw professional. Look at this hammer. This is the greatest hammer, and I'm so great at using this hammer. And look at this saw. This is the finest saw that you can get from Home Depot, and this is why I use it, and this is how I sharpen this saw. And he spends his time discussing the tools he's going to use rather than the room addition. And if that were to occur, you would be concerned, and you should be, that he's losing sight of the reason he's there. And the reason he's there is to build a room addition. And you're more interested, in the end, on his understanding of what you're trying to do with the room addition. And so I tell professionals all the time, don't focus on the tool you're currently using. The tool is not the most important thing. The most important thing that you're doing is the solution, how it's going to look, how it's going to work. And the tool is just something you adopt as needed. So you aren't a hammer and saw professional, you're a contractor of sorts. While you may specialize on certain types of work, and that's fine, make those the secondary piece of it. And I also recommend that with your cover letter, with your engineers. So if you're a networking professional and your primary technology that you're currently using are Cisco-based products, then focus on talking about how you solve the infrastructure problem of building the network and the tools you use. So I'm a networking engineer, I design and implement, networks to whatever, high availability, redundant networks, whatever the case is going to be, whatever the verbiage you're going to use. I utilize a variety of technologies, Cisco routers, switches, this, that, and the other thing, quality of service, whatever it is you're going to include, and how the tools help you achieve that end. And the same with developers. So you're not a .NET developer and .NET is all you're focused on, or .NET is the primary reason someone wants to hire you. They want to hire you because you solve their problem. And .NET or PHP or MySQL, whatever the case is, whatever the tool is how you currently accomplish that with a lot of your projects. But you don't want to be limited, because once you're working at a place, you don't want them to think, oh, we have a new project coming on, and because this person does X, they're an XYZ technologist, they're a hammer and saw professional, not a contractor, we need to go find someone else. You want them to think of you because of the way you solve problems and think. So just think about that. Try not to be the hammer and saw professional, be the contractor.